Hi, I'm Lucille. At 62, I thought I'd seen every betrayal, but nothing prepared me for what my daughter would do 3 weeks before my birthday. Mom, can we talk? Sarah's voice crackled through my phone. Of course, sweetheart. What's on your mind? It's about your birthday dinner. Patricia's birthday is the same weekend, and Derek really wants me there. I set down my pen slowly. Patricia, your mother-in-law whose birthday is actually 2 weeks after mine? She moved it up because of a charity conflict. Mom, please understand. This is really important to Derek. And your own mother's birthday isn't? Don't twist my words. I'm just asking if we could do your dinner another weekend. You're always so flexible. My jaw tightened. Remember your 30th birthday? I flew back early from Singapore, costing me a major deal because you needed me there? That was different. How? Because I'm your daughter. That's what mothers do. And what do children do, Sarah? Silence. Finally, she sighed. Can you just think about moving your dinner? For me? She hung up before I could respond. Monica arrived 20 minutes later. You look terrible, Monica said. What happened? Sarah happened. I recounted the conversation. Monica's eyes widened. She wants you to move your birthday? For Patricia? The woman who said she'd be the real mother figure at Sarah's wedding? The very same. What are you going to do? Part of me wants to believe she's caught in the middle. And the other part? Remembers every time in 2 years Sarah has chosen Patricia over me. Every holiday, every event. Monica leaned forward. Sarah isn't caught in the middle. She's made her choice. She's my daughter, Monica. I know, honey, but you deserve better than this. You deserve a daughter who values you. The next day, Sarah called again. Did you think about what I asked? I'm not moving my birthday dinner, Sarah. Her voice went sharp. Seriously? You're going to make this difficult? My birthday is my birthday. I scheduled this 4 months ago. Your grandmother is flying in from Florida. Can't Grandma come another weekend? She's 86 years old. Do you hear yourself? Fine. Whatever. I'll figure something out. What does that mean? It means I have to choose between my husband's family and my mother, who won't compromise on anything. Compromise? Sarah, I've compromised every holiday for 2 years. I spent Thanksgiving alone because you had to be with Patricia. I moved Christmas to December 27th because Patricia wanted you on Christmas Day. I'm not compromising anymore. You know what? Patricia was right about you. My blood ran cold. What did she say? She said you'd never accept that I have a new family, that you'd always compete with her. She was right. You're jealous. Is that what you think? I think you're being selfish. Patricia would never make me choose. No, Sarah. Patricia manipulates you so you never realize you're choosing. I'm done with this conversation. Don't expect me at your dinner. The line went dead. I called Monica immediately and repeated everything. That manipulative witch, Monica hissed. Not Sarah, Patricia. She's been working on this for years, slowly turning Sarah against you. I think so. And I think it's time I stopped pretending everything's fine. What are you going to do? I'm going to find out what's really going on and teach my daughter that actions have consequences. 2 days later, I met Derek's sister Jennifer for coffee. Derek mentioned you and Sarah fought, Jennifer said, sliding into the booth. Did he mention why? She grimaced. He said you were difficult about birthday plans. But honestly, I've been worried about Sarah. Worried how? My mother, Patricia, is incredibly controlling. When we were growing up, she had to control everything. And now she's doing it to Sarah. Tell me more. It started small, multiple calls daily, dropping by unannounced, then making plans without asking. Sarah went along with everything. Derek doesn't stop it. Derek learned not to stand up to Mom years ago. It's easier to just do what she wants. But Lucille, it's gotten worse. Patricia talks about you constantly. My stomach dropped. What does she say? That you're controlling, that you disapprove of Derek, that you're manipulative and guilt-tripping Sarah. She frames everything you do in the worst possible light. And Sarah believes her? Sarah's exhausted. She works full-time, then attends Patricia's endless events, garden parties, charity lunches, book clubs. When she says no, Patricia cries and says Sarah doesn't love her. Derek sides with his mother. So Sarah pulls away from everyone else, including me. Especially you. Patricia's made you the villain. Every time Sarah mentions you, Patricia twists it into something negative. Why are you telling me this? Because it's not right. You're Sarah's mother, and because I saw Patricia's calendar last week, her birthday party, she deliberately moved it to conflict with your date. I saw the original invitation from 3 months ago. It was scheduled for 2 weeks later, just like you said. My hands clenched. She forced Sarah to choose. And made it seem like Sarah's idea. Patricia probably coached her on exactly what to say. Why would she do this? Jennifer's expression turned sad. Because Patricia can't stand anyone being more important than her, especially another mother. I thanked Jennifer and went straight to my lawyer. Marcus, I need advice, I said, sitting across from him. I explained everything. The birthday situation, Patricia's manipulation, Sarah's betrayal. Marcus listened carefully. What do you want to do, Lucille? I want my daughter to understand that I'm not someone she can discard, that actions have consequences. You can't force a relationship, but you control your assets and estate. My estate. Sarah's the primary beneficiary. Along with several charities, yes. You could modify that. What do you recommend? Make your feelings clear to Sarah first. Give her a chance to fix this. If she doesn't, make whatever changes you feel appropriate. But Lucille, think carefully. This affects relationships permanently. Maybe that's exactly what needs to happen. I called my grandmother next. Baby girl, I heard about Sarah, she said. What a mess. You still coming for my birthday? Of course I am. I'm not letting some pretentious woman ruin my granddaughter's celebration. But what are you really planning? What makes you think I'm planning something? She laughed, a raspy sound. You didn't build millions by letting people walk over you. What's the play? I'm celebrating at the villa in Tuscany, the one Sarah's never visited despite a dozen invitations. And? I'm making sure everyone knows where I am and why. Every photo, every moment, shared publicly. I want Sarah to see what she's missing. I want Patricia to know she's only won my daughter's exclusion from my life. That's my girl. Want me to come to Italy? Would you? Honey, I've been wanting to visit that villa since you bought it. Book my ticket. Monica was my final call. I need you to help me plan something, I told her. The Tuscany trip? How did you know? Because I know you, and I'm already packing. When do we leave? The day before my actual birthday. I want to be settled when Sarah's at Patricia's party, watching them realize I'm living my best life without them. This is going to be spectacular. And Lucille, I'm proud of you. It's about time you put yourself first. 3 days before my trip, Sarah showed up at my house unannounced. I opened the door to find her standing there with Derek. Mom, we need to talk. About what, Sarah? About you going to Italy for your birthday? People are talking. It's embarrassing. I stepped aside. Come in. We settled in the living room, tension thick. Who's embarrassed, Sarah? You or Patricia? Derek shifted uncomfortably. Mrs. Hart, my mother just thinks. I don't care what your mother thinks, Derek. I'm speaking to my daughter. Sarah's face flushed. See? This is exactly what Patricia said you'd do. Attack Derek and his family. I asked a simple question. When did that become an attack? You're being passive-aggressive. No, Sarah. I'm being direct. You chose Patricia's party over my birthday. I'm choosing to celebrate without you. What's the problem? The problem is, you're making a scene. Posting about your villa on social media, telling everyone you're going to Italy. You're trying to make me look bad. I'm celebrating my birthday at a home I own. How does that make you look bad? Derek cleared his throat. Maybe if you'd just postponed your dinner like Sarah asked, none of this would have happened. I turned to him slowly. Excuse me? I'm just saying, you could have been flexible. My mother moved her entire party to accommodate her schedule. Surely you could do the same. Your mother moved her party deliberately to conflict with mine. I know this for a fact. Sarah's eyes went wide. That's a lie. Who told you that? Does it matter? It's true. It's not. Patricia would never. Patricia manipulates you constantly, and you're too blind to see it. How dare you? Sarah stood up, shaking. Patricia has been nothing but kind to me. She's been more of a mother to me in 2 years than you've been my whole life. The words hit like a physical blow. Is that what you really think? My voice came out quieter than I intended. Yes, Patricia actually cares about my life. She wants to spend time with me. She doesn't just throw money at problems and disappear for work trips. I work to provide for you, Sarah. After your father left, I built a business so you could have everything you needed. I needed a mother, not a checkbook. Derek put his hand on Sarah's shoulder. Honey, maybe we should… No. She shook him off. I'm tired of pretending. Patricia's right. Mom, you're selfish. You've always been selfish. Everything has to be about you and your schedule and your plans. Well, I'm done. I'm done pretending your birthday matters more than my husband's family. Then why are you here, Sarah? Because Patricia told me I should give you one more chance. She said family forgives. So I'm asking you. Will you please postpone your dinner and stop making this dramatic scene about Italy? I stood up slowly. Get out. What? Get out of my house. Both of you. Derek stood quickly. Mrs. Hart, let's all just calm down. I am calm, Derek. I'm also done. Sarah, you've made your choice crystal clear. You value Patricia's opinion over mine. You believe I'm selfish and terrible. Fine. You're entitled to your opinion. But I'm entitled to spend my birthday however I want, with people who actually care about me. So that's it? Sarah's voice cracked. You're just giving up on me? You gave up on me the moment you called Patricia more of a mother than I've ever been. You don't get to say something that cruel and then act like I'm the villain for having a reaction. I didn't mean… Yes, you did. And you know what? Patricia can have you. She's worked hard enough for it. You're being ridiculous. Am I? Tell me, Sarah, when's the last time you called me just to talk? When's the last time you invited me to lunch? When's the last time you chose me over Patricia for anything at all? Silence. That's what I thought. Now leave. I have a trip to plan. Fine. Sarah grabbed her purse. But don't expect me to come crawling back. When you're alone and miserable, remember this was your choice. No, Sarah, this was your choice. You made it months ago. I'm just finally accepting it. As they reached the door, Sarah turned back. You'll regret this. The only thing I regret is not standing up for myself sooner. Have a wonderful time at Patricia's party. I'm sure it'll be everything you hoped for. The door slammed behind them. I stood there shaking, then pulled out my phone and called Monica. They came. It's done. How do you feel? Like I just lost my daughter. Honey, you lost her a long time ago. You're just finally admitting it. Now let's focus on making your birthday the best one you've ever had. The villa was perfect. Perched on a hillside in Tuscany, surrounded by vineyards. It was everything I'd dreamed of. This is heaven, Monica said, stepping onto the terrace. Absolute heaven. My grandmother arrived the next day. Now this is how you celebrate a birthday, she declared. Sarah's an idiot for missing this. We spent the week exploring villages, eating incredible food, laughing constantly. I posted photos every day, the vineyard tours, the sunset dinners, the morning espresso. On my birthday, my phone exploded with messages. Friends worldwide wished me well. Even Jennifer sent a message about how proud she was. Sarah's name was absent. Patricia's party was awkward, I heard. Sarah barely smiled. People kept asking where I was. 3 days later, Marcus called. Lucille, Sarah's been trying to reach me. She wants to know if you changed your will. What did you tell her? Nothing. But she's panicking. Patricia mentioned cutting people from wills, and now Sarah's worried. Good. Let her worry. You're really doing this? Draft the papers. Sarah's inheritance goes to charity. The money, properties, investments, all to organizations that appreciate them. This is permanent. I know. 2 weeks later, Sarah showed up alone. Mom, can we talk? I want to apologize. I didn't mean those things. Yes, you did. No, Sarah, stop. You meant every word. You're entitled to your feelings, but I'm entitled to protect myself. I heard you changed your will. That's what this is about? Money? No. I mean, yes, I heard. But I'm here because I miss you. Do you? Or do you miss what I provide? That's not fair. Fair. You told me Patricia's been more of a mother. You chose her party. You called me selfish. Where was fairness? Sarah's eyes filled with tears. I was awful. But can't we fix this? What do you want to fix? Our relationship. I want things back to normal. Normal, where I accommodate everything, where I pretend Patricia isn't manipulating you. Patricia isn't. Stop. Even now you defend her. She's my mother-in-law. And I'm your mother, your actual mother, who raised you, who sacrificed for you, who you threw away for a woman who orchestrated this. You don't know that. I have proof. Jennifer told me everything. Patricia moved her party deliberately. She's been poisoning you against me, and you let her. Sarah collapsed. I don't know what to believe. Believe this. I love you. Always will. But I won't be treated like I'm disposable. I won't be your backup when Patricia's busy. So what does that mean? If you want a relationship, it's on my terms. No more choosing Patricia, no more letting her manipulate you, no more taking me for granted. And if I can't, then you've made your choice. Again. Sarah stood, wiping her eyes. The will. Are you serious? Completely. You wanted Patricia as your mother? She can support you. My money goes to people who value me. That's cruel. No, Sarah. That's consequences. You're just not used to them. I can't believe you'd do this. I can't believe you'd treat me like you have. Yet here we are. She left without another word. Monica came over that evening. How'd it go? As expected. She wanted to reconcile because of the will. Will she come around? I don't know. And I'm okay with that. I spent years trying to be perfect, afraid of losing her. But I lost her anyway. At least this way I have my dignity. You have your self-respect, friends who love you, an incredible life. Sarah doesn't know what she's losing. Maybe one day she will, but I'm not waiting. My phone buzzed. My grandmother. Proud of you, baby girl. I smiled, looking at my garden where Sarah once played. My life was my own again. I intended to live it fully, surrounded by people who genuinely cared, not what I could provide. Patricia might have won Sarah's time, but she'd never have genuine love earned through sacrifice. Only manipulation. And me? I had freedom, peace, a $6 million villa in Tuscany. Sometimes the best revenge isn't destroying someone. It's living so well without them that they realize too late what they've lost. What would you do if your child chose someone else over you? Would you fight for the relationship or protect your peace? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories about standing up for yourself.